We're live, ladies and gentlemen.
Woohoo! Well, some of us are
Yeah,
live.
I would ask how everybody is, but we know how Kevin is.
Oh, Kev.
Now playing the role of the monster.
So, I guess we'll get a little bit of feedback.
Oh, I'm in Greenland.
We're in Greenland. What happened with that?
Oh.
Why don't you guys just introduce who you're so... I can hear the feedback and it's messing my talking up. Hey, guy, Bob. Just go ahead and tell everybody who you are and what you're playing.
Well, I usually go first.
Go ahead, Kev. Just make it quick.
Kevin Hitt here, the Sea Paladin Arthur Agravain.
Cool. That's it. That's all we need. He's done. He's good.
All
We'll
you
move on. Poor thing.
All right. I'm MK. I'm playing Califers, who just gave double middle fingers to some evil god dude, I don't know. And then now we're gonna live. We're gonna live this time.
We're gonna
I choose life.
Train spotting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, is me? Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Christian Sid. Hey, I'm playing Zan, the... I don't care if it's not factually true, but I'm saying it anyway, Celestial Warlock. And, we're gonna live! Okay, it's Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hey.
Epic on the Twitters. I'm playing Gol Longkeeper, the swashbuckling man, who's also going to live.
Who will also plan to live.
Right.
The end.
I'm going to play a little track bar for Chris here while we talk about what happened last time.
Ooh, I'm in space. Cool.
If it's too loud, let me
Ooh.
know.
Hello. I know this tune.
You do. You may have produced it.
I may have produced it.
Hey.
So, what happened last time?
Yeah, please tell me.
Oh my, should I just go back? I literally wrote this morning.
You did.
Yeah, I don't think Kevin's in the condition to do it today.
All right, I will literally go back and read what I wrote. How's that?
Yes.
I think I did it rather succinctly, if I
It
may
was a
say.
good catch-up. I feel like I was here for it.
Maybe without all the oh my
man.
gods and...
Okay.
Holy fuck!
Okay, let me find it. Here we go. Last time. Man, we chat a lot. This is hard.
Last
okay.
time on the Temple of Elemental Evil.
If someone else finds it, let me know. There's
I
just
know
so
what it
much.
It's here.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. The Lawstaff was super evil, but can cast lots of fun things, including Resurrection. Hey! Zan managed to overcome its super Loth presence and brought Ketlana back by 1 fucking die point. Oh my god. Lots of Zan and Cal backstory. Y'all gotta go back for that, because I'm not spoiling. Ketlana's been begging for the staff to use on Rufus. Arthur finally said prove that neither he was a traitor. Ketlana urged the group to look in Rufus's bag, and he had a fucking Palantir orb in his fucking bag that went straight to Ayuz. Ayuz saw all of us through Rufus's eyes, which is not great. And Cal especially, since Cal picked up the orb. Yay! Let's see. Arthur fucking decapitated Rufus. Yay! That was just lovely. But Ayuz still kept talking through Rufus's like fucked up body. That was great. And then Ayuz sent us a little present. He exploded the orb, and a fucking Garistro showed up. Yay! So half of us are at half hit points. Ketlana is useless, and we're not gonna die.
No, choose life.
Choose
I
life.
choose life.
Can we call this week's episode Choose Life?
We could. We could. Seems like a fair remark. I guess this is the fun part where we get to decide to go ahead and maybe, I don't know, roll some initiative type thing.
Straight in.
Clear the
Cool.
turn order here.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not good.
Okay.
Let's see where that went to the turn tracker either.
Boy.
Well, the Grease show may be going
Oh,
last.
thank fuck.
Just saying. Okay, got a 19 for Zan.
Yes. Okay. And Pebbles.
So we have Gaul.
Pebbles also got a 19?
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, probably should explain to Kevin how to roll initiative in Roll20.
Oh, yes.
Hold on.
You can
Instead,
just
I have
click
a
on the word.
17.
You can just click on the word initiative
Oh,
on
okay.
your sheet,
Yeah,
which is what you did.
he's got it.
Yay, we got it.
Oh dang.
And Gaul got a 15.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm missing somebody.
You're missing me.
That's who I'm missing.
Only
Yeah.
Rufus.
I got a
And
12.
Rufus, oh wait.
Oh, wait. About that.
Yeah, I don't think Rufus is going to be going anytime soon.
Yeah, probably not.
And for some reason, he's listed as Blink Dog again. I don't know what's going on with this thing, and I don't really care
It's
at
okay.
this point. So,
It's okay.
We could always put Rufus's head in a bowl.
We could.
We could. I guess it's going to be Pebbles is going to be up first.
Are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Well, Pebbles is probably going to get a safe distance away.
Probably be a good idea.
Yeah, probably. Is over here, is that like upper upcropping, or is that like further into the cavern, Sev?
Show me again. Where?
Like here?
It's sort of where you guys came out of. So,
Okay.
from the
I
temple.
will have him just go ahead and bamf over there then.
Excellent.
And sure, he'll try his mind blast. Why not? Cause fuck.
Okay.
It needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, right. That's his best stat.
Oh, good.
But he does get advantage, does he not?
Not against that. It would be if it's a spell. Yes, he would.
Okay.
Yeah, so he definitely failed.
Cool. Oh, I have actual dice today too, so I'll do that. So 2d10. That is 11 points of psychic damage.
Excellent. Okay. Anything else for his turn?
Cursing, lots of cursing, and highly suggesting that we get the fuck out of there, and then that's about it.
Okay. Well, how does Zan react to that?
Xana's gonna cast Banishment immediately.
Yes.
I guess I could switch to the proper screen here, couldn't I? So people could see what's going on.
Because if this doesn't work, then we're fucked. So it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
And it needs to be really bad. Make it really bad, Seth.
Real bad.
Real bad. Real bad.
We'll see how it goes.
Oh no, god damn it!
So we got a 20.
Ah! The DC's 19.
Ah!
Oh, sounds like you passed.
God damn it.
Can you do that again?
Possibly if he doesn't kill me first. Oh boy. Okay. I still have movement, yeah?
You do.
Do I do something that I'm gonna regret?
Yes.
Okay. So you said it. All right. Oh, by the way, Seth, can we roll and see how badly I tied Ketlana up?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and give me, I guess, a wisdom check.
Okay. That is a 1.
So not well.
Okay.
Freaking like you draped
Yeah.
over her. You're tied
just
up.
Basically,
Threw
like,
a rope at her and said,
Go.
stay.
it's like, I don't think this is tied. Okay. Yeah, so seeing what Arthur did to Rufus last time sort of shook you as you were tying her up, and it did not go well.
Okay. So I am going to walk over and I'm going to drop her the staff.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, hello.
Are you okay? Nope.
I asked if I should do something
This is your
stupid and you
choice.
said affirmative.
Okay. I guess that will bring us to Arthur.
Oh, I'll say to her though, use your life well. And that's
All right. So you guys can hear me still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Arthur knows nothing but to jab this thing twice in the back. So here we go. With his new awoken trident.
Super woke.
Super woke.
So how do I attack with it?
Do you know your,
Forget it.
do you know your
I'm just
weaknesses?
doing it this way. Give me 1 second, please.
You can
You're
click
good.
on it on your character sheet. She'll
There we
take it
go.
for you.
I think it's characters on D&D Beyond, if I remember correctly.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, just do the R 1d20, dude. We'll go from there.
Do I have to do a slash?
Yes.
Yes, /R.
/R space 1d20.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Sorry.
You're
Drugs.
fine, dude. You're fine. You're like here. You should like be unconscious. It's fine.
Okay.
And that's a 14, so that'll probably miss.
It does miss, yes.
All right. Hold on. We get to try it again.
Try it again.
I think if you push up, I think it copies the last thing you had, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
That's
oh.
a miss, yeah. Wow.
Wait, no, hang on. You typed it wrong. You put a space between 1 and D, so it
yeah.
just rolled.
Oh yeah,
one.
yeah. Don't
Yeah.
put the space.
What am I trying to type again?
I'll paste it in the chat for
Put
you.
the slash before the R.
Slash. Hey, there it is. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
18.
better.
18? 18 will just miss.
Oh,
Fuck.
And now I'm going to go back to eerily silence.
Alrighty. I think that'll bring us to Gaul.
Come on, go. Oh,
so
come on,
just a quick check, because on my character sheet it's showing that 3 superiority dice have been used. Were they used last week?
You guys took a rest, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you get long rest, so you're
So
good.
I've got them back.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. Okay, I mean, we're just going to go full goal. I'm going to run in and stabby, stab, stab.
Okay.
2 with the rapier, 1 with the Stormcarver.
Okay.
So the first rapier attack is a 21.
That hits.
And I'm going to make that a... Sorry, bear with me a second. Remind myself what I can actually do. I'm going to make that a goading attack. So I add the superiority dice to the damage roll, and the target has to make a wisdom saving throw, and he'll have disadvantage on all attack rolls against targets other than me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So I don't know what DC, I can't remember what DC my maneuvers are. Sorry, let me double check very quickly.
Yeah.
Maneuver save DC, where you at?
Come on, maneuvers.
8 plus proficiency bonus plus my dex mod, so it's going to be a DC 17.
Okay,
I think.
it was a wisdom.
Is that right? Wait, hang on, that can't be right. It's a wisdom save, yeah.
16. I guess that will fail.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I'll double check it in a minute when it's
No,
not
you're
my
fine.
turn.
It's not a big deal.
Okay, so my damage for the rapier is. This is straight down. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, it's been a minute. So 12 points of piercing,
Mhm.
plus my superiority die, which is a D8, plus another 5.
Okay.
Nice.
Second attack with the rapier. It's going to be a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that's 10 points. I didn't do sneak attack on the last one, but I'll do it on this one.
Sure.
It's coming back to me, guys. It's coming back to me.
It's all
That's
done.
another 10 points of sneak attack damage.
Nice.
And then Stormcarver. I never hit with Stormcarver, don't f me. 24 to hit.
Yes!
That'll hit.
Yes, finally. And that's going to be 8 points of piercing and 4 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so be 10 altogether.
Yeah, and then I'm a run away because he can't hit me because I hit him.
Excellent.
My turn is done. He has disadvantage against everyone until the end of my next turn, including me because of the club.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And
Cal.
I'm gonna quickly go and get my player's handbook and double check that save DC.
Sure. Cal, it's your turn.
Okay.
Come on, Cal, come on, Cal.
So, this should work. Maybe he's got disadvantage now, right? But is it only like against like physical attacks or?
Physical attacks against anyone but Gaul until the end of Gaul's turn.
Okay. Oh,
And
okay.
also
It's
Gaul
just
because of my cloak.
Oh, and also Gaul.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, I think I'm gonna use my 1/6 level spell slot to cast Eye Bite on
Okay.
him. I'm not sure if that'll work. I just want to double check that it will work.
That DC was right.
Excellent.
I think it will. Yeah. It would be a creature of your choice within 60 feet that you can see must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be affected by one of the following effects. And I want to make it sickened so the target has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And at the end of each of its turns, it can make another wisdom saving throw, and if it succeeds, the effect ends.
Well, ignore the second roll, but I just rolled a 21 to save, so I'm assuming you
Oh
still pass.
no!
Oh shit.
So Cal just got really scary looking eyes for no good reason.
Yeah.
Because your eyes like turn an inky black. So everybody's like, what's happening? So I guess that's my action. Crap.
Yes, it is.
And I can't do anything, so I'm just like, Cal just like stands there and looks at him, and that's it.
Bonus action, bonus action,
Oh.
bonus action.
Do I have a bonus action?
You can
I thought that was
inspire.
only with an attack. Oh yeah, a bonus action, and I have movement still, so that's good. Weird question. How tall is this thing?
Very.
Yeah.
How tall is its
Huge.
crotch?
Let's see.
How tall is it in between its legs apart?
How tall is this thing's
You
dick?
could run between its legs easily. We're talking. He's probably 20 feet tall.
And
Ooh,
can I still like attack with my rapier if I wanted to?
You can't because you used your turn to cast a spell.
Oh, okay. So all I can really do is run.
Or inspire.
Inspire.
Oh yeah, crap! I can
Well, you
inspire.
do
I
both,
forgot about
technically.
that. I can run and inspire.
You can do all the things. It's great.
It's fine.
No, that'd be like the stupidest thing I could possibly choose to do. Okay, this is all in theory. I'm not actually doing this, but if I were to move directly underneath it
Mm-hmm.
and then inspire,
You can.
how would that like work like vision wise with the monster? Would he get an attack of opportunity because of that?
You did not leave a threatened area, so no, it's not going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
It'd just be I feel like a really terrible place to be. So maybe not. I am gonna freaking die. Oh god. Because if I run away, he gets an attack of opportunity, right?
He does.
It'll be a disadvantage though.
True.
Ooh. I'm still gonna die.
Oh no, you can't. Never mind.
Oh shit, I forgot how bad you were. I could have healed you. Fuck, sorry. Fuck.
It's okay. And Kaitlana's next, so it's fine. Yeah, Cal's gonna inspire. Oh, and it's a D10 now. Cool. Who do I want to inspire? Who needs the most inspiration? I'm gonna inspire Zan.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm gonna play a good old classic, freaking Titanic for Zan to inspire her right in front of this freaking monster.
Yes.
There you go.
Very nice. That would be the end of your turn.
Yep. That's all I can do.
Excellent. Okay, so Kaitlana is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
So
Yay!
anybody within 60 feet does not sound right. Oh well, I don't care to look it up. Anybody within 60 feet can have 20 HP back.
Oh, my God.
I'm good.
I am not.
20 HP, correct?
Yes.
Oh, darling, that brings me right back to full health. Thank you.
Let's see here. Don't think she can do much else at this point. She can't really move because she's going to get smacked if she does. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the end of her turn. Which will bring us to the Garistro.
Fuck.
He's got
We've got this. It's fine. Choose life.
Arthur's
Choose
close in there.
life. Choose life.
So, Cal, we're going to have one attack against you.
It's gonna be me.
It's got my
That's going to be 14.
14.
Was that a nat 20 and a nat
It
1?
was a nat 20.
It was.
Oh!
Oh, 14 points of damage?
No, no.
Or
No,
14?
14 to hit you.
Yeah, it's
which
gonna-
doesn't hit,
14.
right?
Should miss you.
My armor class is 16.
Yep, so it misses. Okay, second attack.
Ha, nerd.
It's going to be a
Oh,
27 to
shit.
hit.
Oh, God!
Oh.
No, that hits.
would
27
be-
hits.
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck.
And that's it? Just 18 or?
18 points of bludgeoning, yes. And it's going to use its last turn here to just stomp down on Kaitlana.
Not Kaitlana.
And it will miss.
Oh.
So you guys survived a good round there. Okay,
Thanks.
2 nat 1s, that was lucky.
you were very lucky.
Oh my God.
So that brings us back to the top of the turn order. With Pebbles.
Fucking Pebbles!
Pebbles.
Shit. Okay, Pebbles is super pissed that we're not running away. We're not listening to him. God damn it. He's staying fucking exactly where he is. But he'll do another Mind Blast. So that's an intelligence saving throw.
That'll be a 5.
Yes!
And that'll be double fucking 10s. Yes.
What kind of damage is it?
That's 20 points of psychic damage.
Psychic?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
Yes. Yeah, baby. And yes, free action to continue to fucking curse us out in the worst ways possible, and that'll be Pebbles' turn.
Okay, you might want to re-roll to see if he gets his blink back too.
Oh, sure. Why not? He does not.
Okay. I guess that'll bring us back to Zan.
Okay. We're trying again. I can do this. 2, maybe 3 more times. Okay. Trying banishment.
Banishment.
Yes.
Okay, what do I need to make again?
A charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Looks like I failed.
He failed!
Yes!
He failed! Oh my god!
Alrighty. So let me look up this spell because I remember how long it lasts.
I have to concentrate for a minute, and if I concentrate for a minute and he's not from this plane, then he stays in his plane of origin.
Okay.
And he can't come back. Of easy means anyway.
Okay. He
One
is-
round.
One
Done.
round. Well, it was less anticlimactic than I was hoping it to be.
Sorry.
Everybody's
We're
like,
not
we're gonna
sorry.
die. We're gonna die. Nah.
Here's native.
Concentrating.
Seb's like, what can I do to break this concentration?
Yeah.
Rocks fall.
So
Make
you-
the concentration
Say it's
save.
technically going for a minute, huh?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do in this minute's worth of time?
It's
So-
gone for a minute unless Zan fails to concentrate, right? Only if Zan fails to concentrate. Is that right?
Exactly.
So we're out of battle order now, right? Out of initiative.
Technically, yes.
Okay. So just
Leave
to
me alone.
like.
Just leave me alone. Shh.
Okay.
just.
I was thinking I could throw the Dust of Disappearance on Zan and tell her to move, but I don't think that those two things can happen at once. Can they? I'm not sure.
Yeah, you could do that.
Let's just wait this out. Zan seems pretty focused.
Cal's gonna stand next to Zan and like, nobody touch her. T-pose in front of her.
Gold's gonna go keep an eye on whatever entrance or exit there is to this cave they're in and make sure nothing comes to surprise us.
Okay, looks like the eastern edge is the only exit, except for the one that you guys came out of from the west.
I'll go pop my ring on so I'm invisible. I'll go stand here and just keep an eye out.
Okay. So you guys just gonna wait here for the next minute, or?
Yes.
Yeah, until Zan says that this thing isn't coming back.
Yeah.
I'm just reading this spell like,
What did Zan do?
I banished it.
Yeah, nice work.
Okay. So yeah, it's gone.
Yay.
Clutch move, Zan.
Wow.
Sev's about to throw his computer across the room.
I had to. I mean, come on.
Let me just.
It's exactly what it's there for.
Yeah, just gonna take my Gristro and throw it in the trash.
You're basically playing blue in Magic right now.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nobody likes
Nope.
a blue player.
No one likes blue.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, the Gristro is gone.
It's gone.
This week's about to soak for us.
Caitlana sort of pulls herself up on the staff, slowly raising back up off the ground. Looking at you, Zan.
Don't make me regret this, or I will make you regret it.
She smiles. Seems very capable of knowing what sort of magic she's wielding at this point. Oh.
So,
What's next?
Well, that depends. Have you thought on my offer any longer?
Well, we were sort of interrupted. But I feel like now perhaps we can all speak plainly. What do you think?
She sort of looks from face to face.
I think I'd like to listen to you all.
Ketlana has offered her assistance in taking down the temple. More than just directing us to it.
How far are we from the temple?
I have no idea.
Ketlana?
Corner of her lip turns. We perhaps 2 days away, but I might have a way to get us there faster. But we would need to get back to my home first.
Which will take how long?
A couple hours, at most.
So we're a couple of hours away from a drow city right now.
Yep. It's the one that we bypassed.
I don't feel good about that.
Ketlana's suggestion was that with the staff, she may assert herself at the head of her people and therefore direct their armies to our aid.
And what happens if and when that fails and we find ourselves enslaved by drow?
It's a
Also,
very fair question.
is there like already a head of the people? Are you gonna have to kill someone first?
Yes.
Oh.
I genuinely think the safer option is to spend 2 days trekking through the Underdark. Do we know... We had a timeline originally to get to the temple, and I've got no idea where we're at on that timeline.
We don't either. We don't know how long we were out with the aboleth. We don't.
Let's assume we haven't lost any days, just for the sake of assuming that. How are we doing time-wise?
DM?
You're looking roughly 3 days at this point.
I think we keep going. I don't want to get involved in drow politics.
As I said, I can make our track easier. I can offer my armies to those on the surface,
They aren't your armies yet.
but they will be.
You've already died once.
She sort of clutches the staff closer to her. That will not be an issue any longer.
But you didn't think a beholder was going to be an issue, and you didn't think an aboleth was going to be an issue.
I did not know the beholder had made a home within the temple itself.
So how long has it been since you returned to your home?
A few months.
So what could have changed since you were back that you don't know about that could ruin this whole thing if we go there?
She sort of shrugs. Power changes many times over, it seems. It is hard to tell.
Why did you leave?
She sighs and sort of drops her head for a moment. The truth?
Yes, for fuck's sake, yes!
Take that as written.
I fell in love.
I literally don't have a response to that.
With whom and why would it cause you to leave?
A very handsome young drow man. And because we do not love in our culture. We use, we enslave. I was seen as weak. And before they could turn me into a Drider, I ran.
And
So
man,
this is revenge.
Then I went lost into the Underdark till I found a way.
And now your plan is to waltz back in and take over this city and rally the armies. And you think that will be quicker than us just going to the temple.
Are you telling us that you want to become queen so you can teach your people to love?
She sort of rolls her eyes at that remark. I want to go back to make that bitch pay for what she has done to me.
You seek revenge.
Yes, Arthur, revenge.
Cole is going to turn to the others, say, I vote no. I'm going to go where you go, but I vote no. It's a needless distraction.
How long do you think the armies of Farondi, of Erbabonk, are going to last against the hordes of demons that Aius throws upon them?
If we get there in time, it won't matter, and if we don't, it won't matter.
Surely an army from my home would be much needed. Yes?
You're not going to convince me, I vote no.
how many soldiers strong is your army?
If we take all the villages, several thousand.
I've never known anybody to muster an army that quickly.
No. The point of us coming this way was that it was quicker and quieter and attracted less attention, and now you want us to drag several thousand drow through the Underdark.
You would not be traveling them.
No, that fills me with confidence.
They would go on their own course, and we would head towards the temple after.
Hard no.
Cal?
I mean, nothing says we can't drop her off and then go on our own way.
But we won't know where we're going without her.
No.
She could always draw us a map.
She could have drawn us a map a week ago.
That's true.
Perhaps.
I, for one, think it would be really freaking interesting to see this revenge, but that's just me. Cal knowing about the what is it, that trek for power, wanting to capture a god's power in the past, finds her quest kind of very interesting.
You might have been right about Rufus, but I still don't trust you.
Gold, I cannot talk to you because you do not love anything.
I love myself.
I wonder sometimes. I can only imagine what they did to him.
You don't know?
I am sure it was long and painful.
Nothing ever goes as planned during a civil war or coup attempt.
This is true.
What is your plan, Ketnana? Just rampage through your old hometown until you manage to kill this person?
We have the staff. We have a symbol of power, and nothing makes people turn to your side more than a symbol. True, I will probably have to slay the matron mother. She will not give up her power easily. But I can't imagine we'd have too much opposition. I mean, this is Losway.
Tell me your plan and I'll tell you my answer.
I march up to the bitch and I slay her. That is my plan.
How do you expect to get close to her?
I will walk into the town, into the temple where she resides, and I will slay anyone in my path.
And security is just non-existent in this town.
As I said, I do not think, mind you, I cannot guarantee. She sort of rolls her eyes. But I was once of a great house, one of the greatest in all the city. And marching back with this, she sort of grips the staff in both her hands. Marching back with this, no one, except maybe the matron, will question my authority.
I feel like the four of us could kill you, let alone a city full of drow.
You will be very weak for the next several days.
She sort of shrugs to your remark, Gaul. Then looks back to Zan. If you wish to have your man try to kill me, by all means let it happen. I do not fear any of you.
I did not say that.
Your hubris might get you killed once again.
We have your word. Your word.
Have you trusted my word the entire time?
No.
Then what fucking good would it have to give it to you now?
I'd just like to hear it.
Yes, Zan, you have my word. You have my word, my protection, and my armies once I have them. I think it is a very fair trade.
This was your plan all along, wasn't it?
Of course it was.
Yes, yes it was.
Gaul just puts his ring back on and goes to stand by that corridor, done with this conversation.
I vote yes. And if you betray us, I will kill you myself.
I'm sure you will try. So that is 2 in agreement and 1 against. Arthur, do I really need to ask what your opinion on the matter is?
It would be a great seeing the army of the drow fight Ayus, no doubt. And the help is needed. The only thing that will sway my decision one way or the other is if we, once again, as Anne said, can trust you. What I propose is that once we approach the city in which we stand back and let you handle this on your own, because this is your battle, not ours. And if we have to find our own way out of this damn place, we shall. But this is your revenge, not ours. What say?
I say, if I am to go in alone, then there is no deal to be had, yes.
So you are demanding our presence.
Why would I need to stand and speak with you, Arthur? Otherwise, I would just go now. Then I do not have to promise armies or wait your temple.
Are you saying there's a chance that we are going to need to stand by you and fight?
She sighs once more. I am saying, Arthur, that... And she sort of looks to Xan. I am saying that I need your help. Yes, I need you.
Yes, I understand. Give me one moment. I'm going to walk away, and I'm just going to kind of, in a conversational voice, ask for Goal. Goal, to me, please.
I'll pop up next to you.
Your concerns are valid.
Yeah.
Have you thought about it from the perspective that if we do this, we are likely owed a very valuable favor going on later in life, one at which that we can call upon?
I don't trust the Drow. I don't trust her. She's led us with this goal in mind this entire time. She cannot be trusted. And there's no guarantee we get out of that city alive.
I agree. But looking at it on its... I don't think she's going to budge.
Look,
We're stuck.
if you three vote yes, I go. And I won't say any more about it. I just don't like it.
I want you to know I believe your objections are valid, but I'm going to say yes.
Okay, then.
You have my shield for now, kid. And that's the rest of what Arthur will say.
She slowly makes her way towards you, Arthur. She raises a hand to your face and pats your cheek. Arthur, you are a kind soul. And I know you do not wish to do this, but sincerely, I appreciate it.
Let's rid the world of Ayu's.
We've delayed long enough. Let's go.
Okay. So, she begins to lead you all east from here. A dog pads behind the group, and nobody asks my fucking opinion on it. It's like I'm not even fucking standing here anymore. Am I not part of this group anymore?
You are. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts. My thoughts are... There's a dead body back there that I really want to sink my teeth into right now.
I give you full permission to devour that bastard.
You guys go on ahead. I'll catch up later.
We'll see you soon.
So,
Zan, he eats people. This is still an issue for him. He eats people.
In this sole instance, I am perfectly fine with this.
This is going to
Arthur
come back to
just
bite
said-
you in the ass. Literally, he's going to come back to bite you in the ass.
what'd you say, Kevin?
Arthur's just shaking his head like unbelievable.
You are in no condition to judge what anyone does with him, Arthur.
Is that right?
I would say so. After
I
that
would say
display.
I would say that the head was still moving, trying to bite. Perhaps I should have thrown it to you.
No, I think you did exactly what you needed to, and now Pebbles will do exactly what he needs to do.
Can I just say that if anyone mentions gnome children ever again,
Exactly.
Perhaps I should have thrown it to you. Give it a bit of a kiss.
no, I'm good.
There's
Zombies
a
are my
big
type.
difference.
There is. It was still trying to hurt us.
So you took care of the problem. And now Pebbles will
Take
finish
care of-
the problem.
It's a problem no longer. Just like these gnomish children were.
They were not children.
Oh
they
my
attacked us first.
god. Gnomes shot first.
And
I'm getting it on
as
the shirt.
Arthur says that, he smirks at Gull, kind of knowing he's jabbing at him a little bit.
Gol puts his ring on.
And Arthur will laugh accordingly.
So Caitlana begins to lead you all through the twists and turns of the tunnels. A couple hours pass. You can see the particular tunnel that you're going down seems to grow wider and wider and wider the further you travel down it. And then you start smelling smoke. Caitlana stops and turns to all of you, at least the ones that she can see, because I'm sure Gull is nowhere to be seen. The town is not far ahead.
If we are encountering what I think we may be, if I could rest rather quickly, recoup, and be in top form.
She nods. She looks quite tired herself at this point.
I'm sure you could use the moment as well.
She leads you all to sort of an alcove in the tunnel that you're at. And with a wave of a hand, a rocky aperture splits the ground and covers from the rest of the tunnel, essentially sealing you inside but protecting you at the same time. You're safe to rest here.
Thank you. Go ahead and sit in a corner.
So we are taking a short rest, I'm assuming.
Real quick, yeah, because I have one spell slot left.
All the banishments.
All damn banishments. All damn banishments. Well, and, the whole monster from last week. That was kind of useless.
Yeah. Is there anything that you
No.
all wish to do within this hour?
Well, yeah. Arthur is tired of being under rocks. And strangely enough, he's going to take out his water flask and kind of pour water through his hair, pour water down his arms. to feel again, the oceans, the lakes that he's used to. He's very, very apprehensive being enclosed in this alcove of just rock right now.
I will recover my 1 superiority die.
Okay. So you all sitting quiet, resting up for the time being.
Zan is nervously looking at Cal, making sure Cal's not leaning over and gossiping.
No.
Just very cognizant that Cal knows some shit now.
This is true.
I was gonna say Cal is gonna kind of like walk over to wherever Caitlana is sitting, and he's gonna just kind of very quietly be like, "I'm sorry you died," but very seriously. That came up as a joke, but like Cal was kind of like blaming himself for Caitlana's death, because he could have spent the freaking extra movement to, but so he's just like he quietly apologizes.
She looks up to you, and your tone sort of puts her off for a second. But she studies your eyes and finds some sincerity in those words. Cal, it is all right.
And Cal just kind of takes that. It doesn't really.
He sort of cocks a brow at you. Do you feel responsible?
Well, I mean, I was like just a moment. I was just around the corner when you were turned into ash, and I could have done something, but I didn't because I was scared. Because beholders are scary. It was a very tough day.
Cal, if you had been there, and if you had been the one who perished, it would have broken them. It would have devastated them beyond all recognition that you can think of right now. You are sweet, you truly are, but it was for the best, the way things happened, the way they happened.
Cal just kind of like glances across all his friends that he can see in the room. Because I'm assuming Gaul is just like permanently invisible now.
No,
it's in the running gag. Like we kind of just assume that Gaul is there, but we never see him anymore, ever.
He's always there.
I'm always listening.
Always listening.
Gaul's there. You can see him. There's nothing to scout or guard, so.
Okay. Yeah. So he just kind of like silently appreciates that sentiment.
Cal. She motions you down.
Cal gets closer in his Cal fashion.
She leans up, and she has her lips just a couple inches from your ear.
Ew.
Cal. She sort of gives a sidelong glance to Zan. Does she love him?
Which one? There are 3 hymns. The dog?
Surely you do not think I mean Arthur or the Pebbles in this situation.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't think so.
The pirate.
Oh no, I don't believe so. Were you thinking about making a pass on Zan? Because she's. I know this for sure.
Well, and I will not say that I had not thought of it before, but Cal, make sure that he does not break her heart.
Sure thing.
How small is this space we're in?
Everybody could probably super
We're
obviously
talking
see
like-
that we're like whispering
It's
to
like
each other.
Probably like a 60-foot diameter one. I say.
Oh,
I'm just glad she eliminated Pebbles from that conversation.
They are whispering. If you would like to listen in, by all means, make a perception check.
Nah, I got water in my ears.
It's true.
Always
If they are
having us.
whispering, I did say that I was watching Cal for like gossiping and things, so I am going to attempt to
Absolutely.
listen.
And
Golly,
you're a
it's happening.
genius.
Sulky moment to himself, so he's got no idea what's going on.
15.
It is hard, but you do pick up bits and pieces of what's being said. Enough to make some sense of it.
Sam's gonna go into her bag and just start looking at books.
This stream is going to get rated R real quick.
So do you not see the way she looks upon him?
You know, I don't. Oddly enough, most of the time she looks at him and she's just really pissed that he's gone way too far away.
She smiles and gets just slightly closer.
That's really close. She was really close before is she like touching my ear now?
She's like this close to you at this point.
Get out of my personal space. Your personal space? That's my personal space.
I see that you are not well versed in this.
You know, not really. I went to Bard's College.
How would you like to learn?
Oh, Jesus.
What? And with that, Cal kind of is like,
And the instant that
I
you
don't
do
know how I
that,
feel about
Okay,
this.
bye.
the enclosed area becomes filled with laughter from Kaitlana. She sort of sits back, smiling up at you, Kyle. Very playful eyes.
Kaitlana's never had playful eyes. Fuck off.
Would I have found, in rummaging through my bag, would I have at this point found that flask? That's very true. I forgot it was in there.
I'm sure you would have by now, yeah.
She'll pull that out. And can we seagull?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna toss it at you
Whoa!
without warning. Just throw it at you.
What? I literally did nothing.
Right.
Why are you throwing flasks at me?
Oh, I wonder how on earth would I have found this?
That's yours.
It is not mine.
Definitely not mine, Zan.
Oh my god.
And Kaitlana is
Take-
looking at Cal. I'm just going,
Arthur's
Cal is
thinking-
doing this.
Yeah. Arthur, we look like a institutionalized. You've got one girl rocking back and forth, looking at her books. Another one in the ear of some other girl, and some dude pouring water all over his body. When do we get our medication?
It is not mine. It is yours. Take it back. Very funny. Ha ha.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Tell you what, I'll have some more once we've destroyed everything we need to. Fair?
I mean, are you going to throw it at me again?
It's yours now.
Fine. Okay.
Fine.
Whatever.
All right.
Aren't they cute?
Cal still.
Girl's gonna have a big, obvious slurp of brandy.
See? Not mine. Not mine.
Funny how the underdog brings such things forward in people, huh? You would not think it'd be the place to find love.
Are you
How
really gonna
lovely is
teach
she
your-
saying that?
She's not far from Cal, so she's not being super quiet at this point.
Are you really gonna teach your people how to love?
And her smile instantly fades.
Aw.
They are not capable of such things, I do not think.
I mean, you can't be the only outlier.
I heard there's this one drow with 2 scimitars and purple eyes who really loves a lot of people.
I think you're full of shit.
I think you're all foolish.
That wasn't Gol saying that was Chris saying that. Chris being a smart ass.
And here Caitlin was going to agree with Arthur for probably the first time.
Yeah. No, Arthur's just dying laughing in the background watching. I mean, you see him, he is now belly laughing, just watching, looking at Cal do a tennis ref impersonation with some brow licking his ear, with Zan throwing brandy at Gall. It's just, we're a family again. Because we're all gonna die.
Shut up.
Choose life.
Choose life. Hashtag choose life.
Okay. Any other scenes for this before we fade to the next?
No, I think we're good.
All right. So you all rest up. Have your brandy. Have your laughs. Caitlin dismisses the wall. And on the other side, you see Pebbles sitting there. And just covered in gore. I mean, all the way down his muzzle and coat.
Arthur motions to Zan, do your thing.
Sort of cocks his head. What? I don't have opposable thumbs. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Come here, come here. Oh, God.
No.
Oh,
Do
God.
it out there.
Prestidigitation. Just, Oh, Jesus.
Pebbles, you've got red on you.
Everywhere.
He's like,
How is it? It's down your back. How did it even? Did you roll in? Oh my God.
Oh God, it's in his crotch.
I call it a little rambunctious, okay? I
Oh
mean,
my God. Oh.
Pebbles, don't fuck your food.
He just sort of looks away,
You're being
ashamed.
that hard up. I'm not. What's
fuck.
visible is all I'm getting. Oh.
He sort of rolls on his side, lifts his legs, and begins to lick himself.
Oh God. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
I
Good
told
for
you
you.
this was turning
Glad-
rated R.
You were
Glad
saving
you
that
feel
bit for
a little
later,
better.
were you?
Oh God. Oh. Well, did you clean up our tracks at least? I'm assuming there's nothing left.
Would you be mad if I said no?
Yes.
Then yes, I cleaned up everything.
Fine.
You are full of shit, dog.
I cannot answer that question truthfully. Or reply to that statement truthfully.
God damn it. Shall we?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so you all move back into the main tunnel and begin to make your trek towards the Drow city. The smell of the smoke becomes more prevalent. Civilization. First time you've seen it in several days now. Caverns opening wider and wider to the point where It literally, it literally has a whole city beneath it. You just see stone buildings and glowing fungi. These beautiful purplish street lamps that seem to glow with this faint magical aura, dotting all these little makeshift streets. And not far down the tunnel, a handful of male drow dressed in black armor. Caitlana turns to you all. Is this where I stand and go by myself?
Sam looks around at the group. Are we in?
Cal,
That was the deal, right?
yeah. Cal takes a step forward, signaling his inness.
Zan will smile and step up to Cal, give him a little bump.
Arthur, out of character, will pat Caitlana's ass with the 3 tips of his trident.
Oh my god!
No!
Yep.
He
Give
did
her a
s-
tap.
He did say out of character, so.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Because this
Kevin
is so
do that?
unusual for him.
Oh, okay. I was like, did Kevin just step in and like?
No.
Okay.
She jumps and sort of gives you a glare.
And he laughs. He's just like, once more into the...
And is Gull visible, or did he?
Goal's visible for now.
Okay, just sort of standing to the back, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's what we're here to do.
I'll turn and just nod at you.
Caitlana smiles. And suddenly, the staff in her hands begins to glow a lavender, very similar to the color of the street lamps themselves. Her eyes flare crimson, burning. And it's as if her hair is caught in water almost as it moves behind her head. As the power of the staff and her seem to combine. Then let us begin. In an instant, she has shifted from her position, closer to the guards. And from her fingers, a rainbow display envelops them. In an instant, they begin to burn and melt away, the flesh slowly sliding off the bone, landing in steaming piles of gore and viscera upon the cavern. The battle to retake has begun. And we're going to take a break ourselves. So we'll be back in a few minutes as we begin this next little trek into our adventure. Be back soon. I think we're back. Could be wrong. I'm not very good at this job of streaming. So.
You're great.
Oh, I'm not great. All right. Well, let's get some tunes blowing up here.
Woohoo!
I think we'll play some Elemental Evil.
But are you sure that this town doesn't just always sound like a club that's hopping?
Right.
These tunes are fantastic.
I wonder who wrote this.
I wonder.
Wow.
All right. So you
This town
guys,
is the Berlin of the Underdark. It's just a constant rave all the time.
We have a club in Chicago called Berlin for that exact reason. So.
okay. You guys have just watched Caitlana pretty much just melt a handful of these drow guards, and she turns back to you, grinning.
Well, all right.
Are
Hey,
you
that's the
coming?
thing.
Can I roll to see if I wet my pants?
I mean, peeing is a free action, so
Crying, all free actions. Honestly, Zan's gonna smile. That's pretty badass. Well, this might be easier than I thought then.
Lead the way.
she nods and takes a long stride over top of the fairly much melted carcasses.
Wu-Tang!
Oh shit! Thanks, man. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and
Oh, damn! Thanks, Wu-Tang.
yeah, that's a
Wu-Tang!
large one too.
Oof.
So, okay. I guess we need to roll a d4, don't we?
Yeah.
That's a good start to the game.
Yeah.
All right.
Part 2.
Looks like Califris's lucky number.
Oh, hey!
So, Cacao, roll me a d6, please, while I
A
find this.
D6.
Wow.
Are we getting ready to duel?
Oh.
Some divine favor.
Damn!
A D6. I got a 4.
You got a 4. You have gained from St. Cuthbert the blessing of a critical hit. A natural 20 that can be used on any hit roll.
Nice.
There,
We
what-
may need that.
Yeah, really. I kind of wish we took a long rest.
Okay, so she begins to take flight into the streets. You see several other drow starting to approach her with swords drawn. But
Ring on.
and Gaul disappears from existence. But you see, they seem to be reluctant to approach her. Perhaps it's the power she's emanating, or perhaps it's the pile of mush behind her at this point. But they don't seem to approach much closer than 30 feet, sort of keeping their distance.
Follow behind her.
Okay.
I'm going to flank out to the side a little bit, just in case anyone drops a fireball on us or whatever.
Yeah.
Excellent. How close are you guys getting to Caitlana? Are you going to be like right behind her, or?
I'm keeping my distance, man.
Yeah, give her like 5-10 feet ahead. Let her. We'll just kind of go in her wake, I suppose.
Excellent.
Flying V.
Yeah, I think we need to make it like the Avengers scene where we all just kind of rise up and we spread out throughout the camera view.
Yes, might be.
Yeah, there we go.
So it's Caitlana's stride, which had been a little bit more quickened before, slowly slows to a gait. She seems to gain confidence as she begins to walk down these streets. And the drow themselves, while definitely acknowledging her, do not approach her any closer.
Keep on walking.
Yeah, you see the Aquaman trailer? That's what I look like, badass.
I look like Casper. You just can't see me.
Alright. Let's see here. You guys turn one of the main streets, and far down it you see a large stone structure rising in the distance, growing closer as you make your way towards it. She seems intent and set upon this path. Coming rushing from it, a handful of more guards come barreling towards Kate-Lana, and it appears they have a priestess of some sorts with them.
Yay.
My shield now has the face of a drow on it.
Excellent. So Arthur conjures the visage as it sort of pops from the shield. Kate-Lana stops, lifting the staff. An inky black ray escapes from the tip of it.
Shit.
Goes right towards the priestess. The,
Shit got real fast.
the body becomes hollow, as if all the moisture had been sucked from it, and a husk of gray flesh and white hair collapses under the weight of its own clothing and descends to the cave floor. And Kate-Lana smiles. And without breaking stride, she continues again. And the sea of the drow part before your group as you make way towards the temple itself. And I will move you all
Shit.
to the next spot.
Oh, damn.
Oh, look at that thing.
Cool.
See, a porculus has been dropped, and beyond it, what you would assume are a handful of priestesses, and one slightly more elder, more wrinkled in the face than the rest. And her eyes, crimson, are glaring through to all of you. Kate-Lana turns and looks upon you all. This is where our battle begins.
See you on the other side.
Arthur will twirl his trident above his head and slam the butt end of it into the ground and smile.
Nice. Thank you, Avatar Wrath. I believe that just took us back over to yet another divine favor.
Holy shit! Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Thanks,
Art-
Avatar.
So we will go. Lucky number one is going to be Gaul Longkeeper.
Hey.
Gaul, can you roll me a d6, please?
Avatar! Wu-Tang!
D6.
That was all I had, guys.
Don't make Kevin cheer. We need to conserve his cheering.
Excellent.
Thanks, Avatar.
You
Thanks,
have
man.
the divine favor of Supreme Fortune. You may have one reroll of any single to hit, ability check, or saving throw.
Hello. Awesome. I may need that.
There is no going back after this. Are you sure you're with me?
I'm gonna turn to her. Yes.
You're the one with the badass staff.
This is your party. Not that you can see me.
Yeah.
You're from the ether.
She sort of smiles at Arthur. Yes. I am the fucking one with the badass staff, am I not?
Well, then cut these bitches down and let's do some work.
I suppose first we need to open the door. And she turns to it. And from her own body, a green ray, some of the one that destroyed her not long ago, goes flying towards the porculus. And the very bars begin to instantly turn to ash. It's a large swath, a large hole has opened upon them. Follow me.
Right.
And she walks striding through them towards the main chamber of this temple.
Let's go, y'all.
Okay.
There we go.
Where's Pebbles gonna go?
Oh yeah, Pebs. Alright, come on, dude.
Save his blink.
Yeah, he'll just move up.
Okay.
I can blink him later.
Yeah, if he can get behind him at some point.
And either Gull is staying invisible and we can't see him, or he's going to stay back where he's at.
Sorry, I think I've got a delay on my end.
Uh-oh.
Which keeps popping in and out.
Oh, weird.
But I'll run up. I'm invisible though.
Cool.
Good to know. So you all stride into the main chamber here. Massive. An altar behind the three drow that you see before you. Sort of carved from stone. A massive spider. A massive shrine to Lolth. And the entire chamber is sort of clothed in these long, sweeping rows of webs. Almost like
Burn them.
tapestries that are sort of weaved and winded against one another. Sorry, I was just picking a song. Kaitlana marches forward, and you can see the burning hatred in her eyes as she approaches. Just sort of nods her head mockingly. Matron Mother, how good it is to see you once again. The woman scowls in return, leaning against her own staff, though it doesn't look to be quite as elegant. An elderly woman, bearing its weight. She smirks in Kaitlana's direction. Welcome home, dear. Did you bring us more slaves? Kaitlana takes another step forward, sort of stepping in front of the altar. And she turns to look at you all. But of course, Matron Mother. Why would I ever do anything less than your wishes? She smiles at you all. Very good, child. It has been so long, and we miss you so. She moves forward. What are you all doing while this back and forth is occurring?
Staying invisible.
I am readying a fucking flame strike. If she has turned on us, then she's included in this shit. If she hasn't, it's going on the three bitches behind.
Have I got a chance to move here, Sam?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, as stealthily as I can, I'd like to try and get, like, next to Kaitlana invisibly.
Okay.
If you want me to roll stealth.
Yeah, go and roll me a stealth.
Don't fuck it up. 24.
Nice.
I need to roll perception. Does not seem to notice your presence even that close to her.
Bitch gonna get stabbed if she fucks us.
Arthur stands his ground and stands tall.
The matron mother turns and looks to the two priestesses at her sides. Well, it seems our Dark Mother will have a justifiable sacrifice this evening. Kaitlana, we appreciate your offering. Kaitlana turns and looks to you, Zan, and to you, Arthur, and Califrus. I am sorry, my dears, but this is where it all ends. And you see the flash of her staff. You see the energy crawling up it, through her, black as midnight, black as sackcloth. Zan, you see a quick smile upon Kaitlana's lips as she turns, lifting her hand towards the matron mother herself. And an inky black ray escapes her fingertips.
I like to blast that flame strike then at the three bitches.
Okay. And I will need our dearest matron mother. Character sheet.
Sav will be the next host of American Idol.
Let me pop her out here.
I'd also like to point out, Cal definitely wrote a little song in his head, and it goes, "We're throwing down the government. We're throwing down the government."
That is a beautiful
yes.
song, Cal.
She failed.
Oh shit.
And she will take 61 points of necrotic damage.
Oh yeah, Bubba. Well, all three of them need to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Okay.
Oh shit, you blew her up. Or she got blown up.
Dexterity save of 13 for the matron mother.
Fails.
Excellent. Let me pop out our priestess here too, because I forgot to do that. And one for a drow priestess.
Oh, not 20.
Nat 20 for the one on the left.
Shit, she'll take half.
And a nat 20 for the one on the
Are
right.
you fucking kidding me? Okay, fine. Well, the subordinates take half, but that's 12 full fire to matron mother, so 6 to the priestesses, plus 6 plus 12 is 14 plus 19, so 24 radiant damage to matron mom and 12 to the priestesses.
Shit.
Youch. Alright, so as the matron mother reels back, as the ray explodes into her shoulder, and the very flesh begins to wilt, almost rot away right before her very eyes, she looks down in horror, and then suddenly the flames and the fire begin to engulf her. I think of all times, perhaps now would be good to go ahead and roll some initiative.
Dude.
I can close my Garistro because he's not coming back.
No, he's not! Look at these. Look at these. Sorry, I should really not get cocky right now. Anyway.
Arthur with a 10.
Okay. Sorry, I have like a bunch of things to roll here.
Only a 13 for Zan. And Pebbles got a 12.
Okay, are those on there? No, they're not on there. Oh yeah, they are on there. I'm sorry. So.
Oh
Zan-
no, Zan didn't go through though. Yeah,
Zan.
it was just a 13.
Okay.
My bad. Should have clicked
Arthur,
her.
you said you had what now? I'm sorry.
Let me make sure my dex is right. Yeah, I got a 10.
10.
10 total. Yeah.
Cal, what'd you get?
8.
8.
Yeesh.
Zan, what did you get?
13.
13. Is that all of our players? Let's see.
I think so. What about Ruth? Oh, wait.
No.
Yeah, Riff is
Never.
gonna
It'll
be
never
the-
get old. Never get old.
Okay. So which one is this? Okay, why is it doing that every time? Like I bring a character over, like it seems like it wants to rename it. It's Kaitlana. Okay. She is going to cast Sonata of Suffering against the Drow Matron Mother.
Nice.
Damn!
And that's going to be 35 points of more necrotic damage.
Oh shit, son.
So, batting the flames away from her, she looks to her other side now as this other inky black necrotic ray buries itself deep into her flesh, sort of leaving like an exposed bone of her ribs visible. She clutches it and reels back in pain. Kaitlana's going to take a step back. Go. It's your turn.
Cool.
Do
So I'm gonna
this.
move up to here
Mm-hmm.
and stab this lovely woman.
Okay.
This lovely woman.
This lovely woman. Three
Like
full
this person
times.
bitch, this lovely woman. I'd like to stab her.
I would like to gently pierce her with my swords. First one will be sneak attack.
Of course.
24 with the rapier.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that's going to be a 10 plus 10 points of piercing plus 6 points of sneak attack damage.
Excellent. Sorry, I gotta change this music. It's not epic enough for me.
Hmm.
Okay, 16 altogether.
How is she looking? Like,
She looks bloodied.
okay, let's go for another rapier. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's going to be 10 points of piercing again.
Ouch. Okay.
And then Stormcarver. 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yes!
And 12 points of piercing and 4 points of lightning.
Ouch. Okay. So you just unleash upon her, Gaul, and it's everything she can to like not fall to your blade. Just managing to step back enough to where you don't completely like eviscerate her.
Do I want to...
What are you
No,
thinking?
I'm good. I was going to action surge, but
Okay.
I'm good for now. I'm good for now.
You staying where you're at?
That is my turn. Just go right up in a grill.
Excellent. So, why did it not auto-populate my sheet? Whatever then. Okay, so the priestess to the right of the matron mother rushes to her and lays her hands upon her. And heals 19 points of damage as some of the flesh begins to reknit upon the matron mother's body.
Oh, goddammit, healers.
She takes a step away. The other one is looking upon you, Gaul.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I don't have any good spells for these guys for some reason.
Good. Disadvantage if she tries to hit me as well.
Okay. Well, she is definitely going to try to. And that will definitely be a miss.
Nah,
22 to hit.
that'll hit.
Okay. So she takes this scourge from her side, this barbed, ropey-looking instrument. And you are going to take 8 piercing and 14 poison.
Cool. And I will use my reaction to parry and expend a superiority die to reduce that damage by... Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Reduce that damage by 13.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
So that was a total of 22, so that'll be 9.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Still got my temporary hit
she
points.
goes to drag this barbed whip across your flesh. You manage just to bring up Stormcarver enough to like parry it away from you, but some of the barbs still catch your skin and begin to tear the flesh as she yanks it back.
Yeah.
She's not going to move because you're going to murder her if she does. Zan, it's your turn.
Alrighty. How do we fuck up the most people in one spell?
Fireball.
I don't have that. But yeah, why not? Let's do that flame strike again.
Okay.
And since we leveled up, guys, I have 3 spell slots. Plus potentially a 4th if I use the rod. So yeah, we're gonna flame strike it again.
These
Let's
makes-
center you.
Looks like
Well,
it's a
since she
barbecue.
stepped back, I can't get all 3 of them anymore, can I? Let's see. What? No, I can, because if I center it right here, it'll get all 3 of them. Yep, that's what we're doing.
Okay. So
Dex saves, please.
let's see. Matron Mother failed. Priestess failed. Priestess failed.
Nice.
So go ahead and just give me the total damage.
Alrighty. 10, 13, 14 fire.
Such an evil
12,
laugh.
17, 25 radiant.
What was that altogether?
That was 14 fire, 25 radiant.
39
So that's 39 altogether, yeah.
Okay. So the one next to Gaul is instantly turned to ash and bone.
Nice.
Bye, Felicia.
What's left of her blackened skeletal remains sort of clutter off the side and descend down into the webbing, where some are caught and the others fall through. The one onto the right is extremely burned, teetering on the edge herself. And Matron Mother is beyond fucked up at this point. Barely standing, barely holding herself up. Anything else?
Zan has the most manic smile on her face right now. But if no one is damaged at the moment, no, I think we're good.
Then it is Pebble's turn.
Oh, it's just still my turn. God damn it. I do that. I'm like, oh, it's someone else. No, shit, it's still me. Pebbles. Go ahead and... Where you at, Pebs? He can move through friendly squares, right?
Yes.
Without... Okay. He's just... He won't lose this then. He'll Mind Blast the Mage Mother.
All right.
She needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
He's
saving.
feeling a lot better tempered after that snack, so
She will fail.
excellent. So she will take... My d10s go. She will take 15 points of psychic damage.
Ouch. Okay. Sounds fun.
And Pebbles will growl.
Arr.
Urgh. And that will be his turn.
That'll be his turn. So that will bring us to
Yes.
Arthur.
Okay. Arthur's gonna do what Arthur does, and he's going to immediately charge the Matron Mother. He's gonna leap in the air
Mm-hmm.
and attempt to plant his foot and his trident in her chest.
Ouch. Okay.
Look.
Hold on. Here we go. Let's see.
What we got? What we
Ew.
got?
That's plus 8, so it's a 17.
17 will just hit.
Woo!
I don't know why she jumped there for a second.
Okay, so Arthur, he literally jumped in the air.
Mm-hmm.
His shield flew to his left, and he planted his foot on her chest and stabbed the shit. And she's gonna take 68 and 1d.
Ooh.
Oh no,
Ooh!
yeah, 68 and 1d6.
Nice.
Ooh-da.
8. Right. Let me see if that. So she's gonna take 21 there,
Mm-hmm.
and then. But I'm not done, folks.
But wait, there's more!
Yeah. Because, so she's gonna take a total of 24 just from that.
Yikes. Okay.
Oof-da.
And if she's not leaning towards falling down and dying, I'm going to stab her again.
If she's not
still
dead
up.
yet.
All right, then
I
let's
feel happy.
let's do it again. All right, so let's see what boo, hold on. Ooh, that's not good. So I guess I'm standing toe to toe with this bitch, and I missed on the last one.
Yeah, looks to be
It's
that
a
way.
14.
Yes,
Yeah.
that'll be a miss. Okay.
So I'm right in this bitch's face.
Okay, is there anything else you wish to do for your turn?
No. Well, I just want to swing around right here, and then just get ready to knock the shit out of her again.
Excellent. Okay. Look up the spell real quick. I apologize.
Boy, we'll just, be here in terror. It's all
No,
good.
Sev, just know what you're doing. God.
Nope. If you don't know it right away, you can't cast it. That's the rule. Nope. I would be screwed. If that were the
So
rule.
fucked.
I would be so fucked.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was looking to see if there was a save for this, but I guess not.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Okay. Let's see who she's looking after here. All right, Zan, you're the lucky recipient.
Ah, I can do it.
The matron mother looks to you, Zan. Her eyes, just slits in her face. These little red crimson orbs. And burned from your spells. She looks upon you. Die.
Oh shit.
Zan. You feel your heart explode in your chest. And you fall over. Perished.
Oh fuck.
Power word kill has
How
taken
word
you.
kill. Shit.
You are dead.
Fuck.
Cal, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright. How dead is Zan? Like, is Zan, like, super dead? Like, can't come back dead? Or are we talking, like, she can come back?
She's dead.
Okay,
dead.
cool.
Oh shit.
There's
Alright. Then Cal's gonna run up to Zan and cast Raise Dead on Zan.
Let me see here.
Let me make sure I know how to use the spell. Also, if she has any diseases, gone.
That's a
Good
bonus.
to know.
Thanks for that.
The casting of Raise Dead takes an hour.
Yeah, that's a ritual spell.
Maybe I should wait. I should wait until we're done fighting, maybe. As long as fighting doesn't take more than 10 days, you're good. So.
Oh shit. Yeah, if you've got less than 100 hit points when that hits you, you are dead.
Oh, jeez. All right. So who looks rougher, the matron mother or the lady?
Technically, the priestess to her right looks, I guess it'd be her left, looks very, very injured.
Okay.
Thank you for cheering me up, Chad. Not all dead, is slightly alive. She's sleeping. Without moving. Thank you, Casey.
Oh fuck.
Thank you, Carl. Just be the handsome prince.
I just started to read that.
but what
What
if
if she
wasn't
wasn't
dead?
dead?
Wasn't dead.
I apologize.
Holy
Okay, Cal, what are you doing?
Can I see real quick how big a 20-foot radius is? I'm thinking about casting Ice Storm,
Gotcha.
but I don't want to hit my friends with ice storms. That'd be mean.
Yes.
I swear to God, if Pebbles starts eating her body, Sam.
That would be
That is the true
hilarious.
test, is it not? That is how much Pebbles cares about me. He actually refuses to eat my body.
There's an easier way to do this stuff on here.
I need a fucking cigarette.
Oh my god. I need a fucking cigarette. Jesus.
Let's see.
Also, Cal's gonna use a little more movement just to
Why
like
is my little
stand next to Zan.
my little scrub? Okay, let me get rid of that.
Swear to God,
You
that
want a
better be only
20-foot
9 bubble
radius?
spell.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Okay, that's 20 foot done. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 15, 20. Well, it would be huge.
It would be huge.
Try
Okay,
backwards.
so I want to cast Ice Storm just to is there any way I can cast it just to catch those two?
Yes, you could.
Okay. So yeah, let's see. Each creature in the cylinder, which is 40 feet high, must make a dexterity saving throw.
A dexterity saving throw. Excellent.
Mhm.
Oops, that's the wrong
Creature
character.
takes, and I'm gonna use a 5th level spell slot
Oh.
to cast it. So it's just one more d8. So it's 3d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage. On a
The
failed
true
save,
Zam was the friend you
takes
made
half
him.
as much.
Shut up.
Okay.
You just shut your mouth.
What's the DC?
The DC is 17.
Okay, so it looks like the priestess has failed and the matron mother has succeeded.
Okay. Let me see. 3d8. Oh, wait, you could do like 3d8 plus 2d6 or 4d6, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's okay. I've already done that one. So 13 plus 13.
26. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the priestess suddenly, who was once on fire, is now a solid chunk of ice, frozen in spot.
Yes.
Has perished. The matron mother, on the other hand, she takes what, half of that? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. So she, her arm becomes iced over, and she slowly turns her wrist around as the ice crystals break from it. But her flesh underneath is sort of paled and frostbitten.
Okay, also the terrain is difficult until the end of my next turn.
Excellent. Anything else you want to do for your turn? Bonus action or anything?
No. I'm just gonna stand there and be like, oh, Zan is dead. Oh no.
Okay, so it'll bring us to Kate Lana. With fury in her eyes, she looks at the body of Zan collapsed in the floor in the corner and turns to look at the matron mother one last time. And she is going to use her last 6th level spot to once again cast Sonata of Suffering.
Grabbed. Holy shit. Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
The matron mother steps back as large chunks of her flesh just begin to slide off of her. Her body was already skeletal looking in appearance, but now you can see the white of bone poking through the muscle and nerves. But she still stands.
Are you shitting me? Sorry. I'm dead. Ignore me.
Oh,
So seeing Zan drop, Gol's gonna head over here,
okay.
cut this bitch up.
Alrighty.
Full round of attacks, and if she's still standing at the end, there's going to be action surge as well. So rapier, 26 to hit,
That will hit.
and there's a sneak attack as well.
Okay.
That's 10 piercing, plus 9 sneak attack damage.
I'm used to saying this to MK, but Chris, how do you want to do
Yes!
this?
So seeing Zan go down, Gol runs over to her, kind of slips behind her, and he's just going to grab her around the throat and jab the rapier up her spine and up into her head. And then he's just going to throw her back into the webs and start heading over to Zan.
So there's that smooth sound of this enchanted steel that just sort of rides up the back of her spine. You hear that as the bone separates to the blade. And her eyes roll back. As fresh blood just escapes from her lips. Her eyes roll back, as her body does as well, sinking past all the rows of cobwebs behind her. And her body plummets into darkness. And we are out of initiative.
Somebody fix Zan.
Cal's going to immediately start casting Raise Dead.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is gonna take an hour.
Gol's going to head to the portcullis and just anything tries to come in, he's going to kill it.
Absolutely.
No, Arthur sinks to his knees near Zan and starts praying,
Alrighty.
offering up prayers to Osprey
Her heart exploded.
to return the soul.
Only a little.
Okay, so Gaul, if you don't mind, Caitlana moves with you as well to sort of stand guard as Califrus begins to cast the spell.
What's Pebbles doing?
Pebbles is sort of walking back and forth lost. He's whimpering. He's doesn't know what to do at this point. He walks over to the body of Zan and begins to nudge it with his muzzle. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Just get up. Come on, get up. Califrus, he dragged the body towards more the center of the room and began to draw sigils across the floor. Gaul, you and Caitlana stand guard, sort of fending off what few Drow decide to try to poke their head inside the temple. Fueled by rage, they do not try to oppose you. Cal, you have finished casting your spell. What offerings do you all bring to bring the soul of Zan back to her body? 3 of you may contribute.
Does it have to be like public where like everyone can like hear? Because I don't want to like be like all out in the open like, hey, remember your sister? I'm gonna help you do that.
you tell me what you want to roll or how you want to do this, and then we'll role play it from that point.
So Cal wants to coax Zan back with promises of his assistance in reacquiring her sister.
Okay.
And sort of, you know, like, you told me that, I kept it secret. I'm gonna help you get your sister back.
I suppose this is going to fall under persuasion. If you role play it out, I might give you a shift and bonus one way or the other.
Okay. So Cal kind of quietly, you know, doing his spell is like, Zan, you told me all that stuff about you, and you can't give up now. Your sister needs you, and I'm gonna help you do that. We made a promise, and I kept that promise. But you can't just leave on us and break that promise that you made. So come back.
Can make me a persuasion check.
Haha, persuasion is my best thing. And I got a nat 20.
Yeah!
Excellent.
Oh, Cal!
Okay.
It's so nice when the rules make sense.
Freaking glad I didn't get in that one.
No, it's not.
The sigils on the floor begin to brighten, almost like little dust motes of light flanking Zan's body. And for an instant, Califris, you almost see her brow furrow. Who's next?
Gaul's gonna turn to Kitlana and say, nobody comes in. And then he'll move over to Zan. I'm gonna kneel down next to her. I'm gonna take the flask of brandy out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a quick shot, and then I'm gonna wrap Zan's hand around the flask and just say, Zan, we need you. I need you. Come back to us. And then he's just going to keep it brief, and then he's going to go back to standing guard over the door.
I suppose this too is going to follow under some persuasion.
Oh, God.
Unless you have an idea of some other trait that would make sense for this.
No, I don't really.
Okay.
Persuasion. But if it's low, I'm going to use my Divine Favor to reroll.
Okay.
22.
22. Alrighty. The sigils, once again, flare, azure, filling this terrible, forsaken temple with light, pressing the shadows back. You see Zan's body sort of grip at the flask and presses it to her heart. Arthur?
Arthur, who's been praying since the moment she fell and the ritual was being cast, will finally look up, and he will pour out all of his water, and he'll tell her, I pray to Ostrom for you, as only water has kept me going in this deep dungeon. I would give every drop to have you back. And I'll pour it out. And I have no water left on my person. My flasks are empty. My water skins, and I give them all to her.
Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This will be a +8.
17. Okay. Zan, you're standing in the temple. Smile across your face as fires dropped from the very heavens themselves, consuming your enemies with your friends. The world turns to black. It's inky. It's cold. You feel a tap upon your shoulder. And you hear the words of your sister fill your ear. It's not your time yet. feel the warmth of her lips against your cheek, and her arms as they grasp around you, sending the cold fleeting into the darkness. The sigils flare and perish. Silence. Zan, you feel pain enough to wrest you from the very grips of death itself as air begins to fill your lungs once more. And blood pumps through those veins. And you see Pebbles, who's just walking back and forth, pacing, anxious. Califrus, you witness before your very eyes Zan's form moving once more.
And Arthur, with his hair covering up his eyes so that maybe no one can see tears, huddles over the body with his compatriots, and he grabs Cal, and grabs Gull, and grabs even Pebbles, and just hugs the shit out of this kid lying on the ground.
Ow!
Stifling a laugh, Arthur's looking into your eyes, and he'll let that glowing warmth of healing flow through his hands into Zan immediately. And hope everybody in the party can feel it as well as Arthur heals her.
Arthur, as you move your hands, you feel as if they're almost guided beyond your control. You feel some sort of exterior presence pushing the energy from your hands, invading the bodies of all of the ones around you, everyone taking on a slight tinge of gold that sort of drips from them.
I let it happen. Feel it. I'm in it.
And Ostrom has blessed your healing. You'll have returned to full hit points.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I offered you the water of my tears as well as everything I had left.
And it seems that the god Wu-Tang has blessed us with a divine favor.
Holy shit. Thank you, Wu-Tang. Oh my god.
Arthur, just by happenstance,
Fair enough.
it is
Hey.
you. Roll me a d6, sir. Two. Okay, so you, much like Gaul, have supreme fortune bestowed upon you by Ostrom himself. You may reroll one of any single to hit ability check or saving throw.
Amazing.
That is so apropos.
Where are you at, Gaul?
Gull's still standing at the door with Kehlana. Very quiet. Doesn't really know how to process this.
Gaul, you feel a hand slip into yours and squeezes tightly. as drow fingers have slipped into your hand.
He lets it for a second, doesn't squeeze back, and then he just returns his hand to his rapier.
Next to you, Caitlana looks upon you. And you can see that her cheeks are wet. And she mouths the words, "I'm sorry," to you.
It is what it is. It better be worth it.
She nods. She puts a hand on your shoulder for an instant, and then begins to walk back in towards the temple.
Goal's going to stay right there.
So Zan's back to full health then?
Yeah. And Arthur's gonna get, and he's gonna walk over to Gull. And without saying a word, he's just gonna put his hand out to shake his hand. And just tell him, "Great fight, young man. I think we'll have many more together."
Oh, one or
Walk
two
away.
before this is done. Kaelana,
She stops.
you promised us an army.
Ooh, Arthur comes back.
She turns and looks at you, Gaul. It is the least I do for almost taking your world away from you.
Zan will sit up. Like that tentative sitting up that you're not sure if it's going to hurt.
Yeah, I've done a lot of that this week.
It does ache.
Cal will assist.
Thank you.
I will use the help action. Okay. So, yeah, you slowly sit up. Tired, in pain, but otherwise whole.
And holding a flask.
Holding a flask. And on your other side, perhaps not realizing how rough he's being, but Pebble sort of ducks his head up under your other arm, sort of pressing against you.
Hey, buddy.
I would lick you, but I don't think you'd like that too much.
No,
right now.
please don't do that. No.
Yeah.
I appreciate the sentiment, though.
And Gull, aren't you forgetting something?
If I am, I've forgotten it.
I thought the first thing you'd do is search those bodies for loot.
I don't want anything they had.
And Arthur's going to just smile, a knowing smile. And in his head, this Gull kid seems to be growing up right before our eyes. And I'll just step back about 10 to 15 feet and just wearily bend one leg and put it up against a column and put my head down and just be tired for a while.
Zan, are you okay?
I'm back. Thank you.
Then, without wanting to be a dick, we don't have much time.
We have shit to do. That's, yeah. Swig. That's on hand anyway.
Emergency brandy.
What's next?
Kaitlana approaches and kneels down next to you, looking probably not much better than you do at this point. I think you and I have deserved just a little bit of rest.
I don't think we have the luxury, dear.
She takes your hand in hers, sort of cupping them. Zan, I am so sorry.
It's what we signed on for, isn't it?
I will do everything I can for you and your friends.
Thank you.
She looks to Cal. She needs rest, whether she wants it or not.
We're running out of time. We need to go. I'll rest when we're closer.
Let me take care of that. Yeah?
Fine.
Cal kind of looks to Zan, and he's still shaking. He hasn't stopped shaking since Zan went down. Is like, says it's very quiet. Thank you. At her agreement to rest.
Cal, are you okay?
I'll be okay. In a little while. Once you're rested.
Okay.
Let's get her up.
Do I have to? All right.
Can Cal piggyback Zan?
Yes!
Piggyback.
Piggyback, piggyback.
Sure.
Yes. I'm ready. I'm ready to fail this strength
she's
check.
like
man.
5'1". She weighs like 100, like
Yeah.
a $110. Like, yeah.
She,
Easy.
yeah, I think Cal could easily handle picking Zan up. Okay, so you sort of drape Zan's arms over your shoulders and lift her up and begin to walk from the temple.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little ridiculous, but fuck it, I don't care.
You just died.
This is fair. This is very fair. Didn't think this is what I'd be doing after I got back, though. But all right, well.
Okay, so everybody begins to exit the temple. And Kaitlana begins to lead you all away from this place to what appears to be another structure made of stone like all the rest, but more elegant. The windows are painted. It would look like a structure that would have made a good home with a fresh coat of paint on the surface. Very homey. Very warm. But unfortunately it is the Underdark, so. But you all move inside. Past alabaster floors and marble to some sort of noble establishment where Zan will find a soft feathered bed to lay upon, or collapse upon as it would be. Do you close your eyes? Do you rest?
I'm scared too. Since
I asked.
Yeah. But yeah, I would assume that after dying, you're a little tuckered out. So
Yeah.
sure.
And
Yeah, you know.
Arthur will sit on the floor with his back resting against the frame of the bed, like on her feet side. So not to encroach, but he'll just rest right there. He'll just kind of put a shield down and let her know that her teammates are here and it's okay.
Pebble's gonna jump up in bed.
If you allow him to, absolutely.
Are you all cleaned off?
Well, except for my, private regions.
Stay on that side.
He happily jumps into there, sort of curling up on his side.
Doggy snuggles. I'll try and see.
Okay. Zan dozes off. Arthur watching over her. The other two, you are offered places to rest of your own if you wish.
Going to at least keep the first watch.
Stand out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about you, Cal?
With the chill of anxiety, Cal would like to take a long rest as well. This is a long rest, right? That's what we're doing?
And I'll just top me when you need me.
Okay. So you all, well, some of you, close your eyes, letting sleep finally take you. It's been a rough day so far.
Yeah.
Gaul, you stand outside, watching. And as a DM, I'm very curious. What is going through Gaul's head?
Not a huge amount, really. Gaul tends to shut off when shit happens. He's very much quite a pragmatic man. So he's literally just focused on the task at hand right now. And that is making sure they're all safe. At some point in the future, he'll maybe reflect on what just happened, but right now, no.
Okay. Caitlana walks behind you, Gaul. Puts a hand on your shoulder. And you both stare out into the streets of the Underdark. And I think of all places, this might be a good place to end our adventure today.
Holy shit.
What a great ending scene.
Fucking power word kill, man.
Oh my god, guys! Ah!
Arthur's next move, I kid you not, when he saw that,
Mm-hmm.
he was going to drop his shield and trident and grab that bitch by her throat. No joke.
God.
That was his
Were
next
you gonna
move.
rip off another head?
He was gonna go just full hands on.
Oh my god.
So, let's
Nice
do
work
our
by Gaul.
little usual outro here. Arthur, who are you?
my
Arthur,
God.
who the fuck are
Who
you?
are you? What do we know about Mr. Kevin Hitt? Where can we find him at?
Hey everybody. Well, it was. I really appreciate you dealing with my sickness. This is my voice for today.
Feel better, dude.
Yeah. Kevin Hitt. I'm on Twitter at Kevin_Hitt. I am the editor-in-chief for VP Esports. I travel the world following 20-year-olds who make 5 times as much as I do playing video games. In fact, I will be in China for about 4 days in late March covering the WES Counter-Strike tournament. And then I'll be in like London. I mean, it's crazy. But just to let you guys know, this is what I look forward to each week. And I absolutely adore this cat. Also, just adore the people in chat. You guys are what really drives us to,
guys
good
are
as we can be.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm serious, and I mean that in all sincerity. Chat, you guys rock. You guys rule. And it's only with you guys that are we able to do this. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you.
All right, I guess I'm next. I'm MK. I'm not nearly as cool as Kevin, who travels around and does awesome stuff. I stay in my home, and I stream video games on Twitch.
Hey!
I do a little variety of things where right now I'm playing like DK64 and a little Stardew Valley. I'm playing Oblivion on the hardest difficulty once a week. So if you want to come by and see me video games, you can find me at twitch.tv/MK is the best. I know it's different from my Twitter handle, but if you forget it or whatever, you can just go to my Twitter, which is @MusicCombat, and it'll be linked down below. I'm also doing a bi-weekly show on Pro Restarter, where I play a cowboy bard who rolls around in the mud and set their fire on horse once. Their horse on fire once.
Set their horse.
Apparently.
The fire on horse.
So if you want to come by and see that, come on by.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Yay! Hey, I'm Christine Sid. I'm at Greek Sid on Twitter. Guys, I died! Oh my god! But I'm back, yay!
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not.
You can catch me. I'm getting back up. I'm feeling much better. You can catch me here on Saturdays, obviously. Sundays, I'm over at Encounter Roleplay, 5 p.m. Eastern for a Young Heroes of Fate game. That's turning up real good too. Also on Tuesdays, I'm over on Gratuitous RP for a homebrew D&D 5e game, The World of Horan. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern as well on Tuesdays. So check me out there. Yay!
Hey, me.
It's you!
It's me. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm Pangalactic on the Twitters. I sometimes write D&D adventures and shit as Loot the Room. You can check out my website, loottheroom.uk. And I sometimes write music for streams, like what you're hearing right now. So if you're in the market, hit me up on the Twitters. I'm also on the Mimics and Monstrosities channel on Wednesday nights. I don't know what time, because time zones are hard. Playing through Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and I'm so currently the only person who hasn't died. So it's probably my turn next week.
Yeah, you wrote the music for the intro video there too. So
Yeah, and I did some
Really good stuff, Chris. I mean, that's legit
Thanks.
stuff.
So good, dude. So
I've
good.
also for that Salty Ginger's Lady Blackbird game as well, which is a really awesome campaign that you should all check out over on Grimjack, whatever channel. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know. I'm terrible. A terrible plug. Check out that Salty Ginger on.
just wait, I will show you what terrible is.
Oh god.
What's that last game
No.
you're playing in on Tuesday? What's that last game you're playing in on Tuesday?
On Wednesdays, Dungeon of the Mad Mage on Mix and Monstros.
Yes.
When is your other Greyhawk game starting back up? Do you know?
I think we're starting back up in March for the second season of Birthright and the Pomage, which would be awesome. It's a Little Red Dot's game, and she's great, so I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
We don't know when the time's going to be or like that yet. Hopefully, it'll start up soon.
Excellent. So look forward to that. Before I guess I go into my little spiel,
Woot.
I just got to take a moment to thank everybody in chat. You guys have been amazing today. Jesus.
So great,
Proud of
guys.
you.
man.
It's been awesome.
All the Patreon supporters, all the Twitch subscribers, but I mean, really, it's you guys that make everything possible. I get blown away sometimes, especially days like today, where it was just like, here's the Divine Favor, and the chat's just scrolling past, and it was a lot of fun. I wish every week was like this. I hope it ends up like that eventually. Saw a few questions in chat about what we're using. We're using Roll20. We're supported by Roll20, and maps, especially the one I'm using today, was actually acquired through Heroic Maps. You can find them on DriveThru RPG. They sponsor the channel, and they were kind enough to give me these maps to use to put these guys through all kinds of bullshit and hell, and I love them for it. Also, if you are a Patreon subscriber or a Twitch subscriber, you can go into the Discord, the Greyhawk Discord, and I believe there's a channel in there you can find some codes for tabletop loot and for the Mistress of Maps herself, Devin Rue.
Devin
over at
Rue!
Rue Inc. And
Devin is awesome.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
And also Cantrip Candles, if you like to give yourself a little bit of aromatic essence to your games. Other than that, I've been Sabrick today. I've been your DM, and again, not your best friend this week because I killed another person
Not
off.
this week, no!
Sorry.
Okay.
He's not sorry.
He's not sorry
Yeah.
at all.
Sorry, not sorry.
Let's see, Fridays, I running talk good. I run a Birthright 5e
I talk good
campaign.
one
I
day.
told you I'd blow you the fuck out of the water with how terrible I am at this.
Talking like an orc. You're in character. I get it.
I can get into that
Run
character.
campaigns. Birthright. Good.
Give me a second here.
No.
So on Fridays over at Pro Restart's channel at 8 PM Eastern Standard Time, I runs a Birthright D&D 5e campaign. It's a lot of sass and a lot of good times. So you should come check it out sometime.
See, there
Mwah.
you go. That's beautiful.
Nailed it.
Let's see. Otherwise, come check us out here on Saturdays at 12 PM Eastern Standard Time for more Rise of the Temple of Elemental Evil, except for next week, because my kid's
Wait.
having a birthday party next week. So,
I suppose families first.
yeah. So we will not be here at our regular scheduled time, but we are going to be doing something later on that day. Since I know that probably half the cast can't make it at a later time.
I might be able to.
Well, we, as
I'm in.
me and Christina have actually put together a one-shot for a background quest for her.
Oh, nice.
Do that. That should
Do
be
that.
But
With
a few guests. So we
for the
have,
ladies.
Drum roll, please.
we're going to have an all-lady cast next week, and I'm going to run
nice.
them through some elemental evil, Sav style. So let me, I hate to misspeak anybody's name from that, so let me pull it up real quick here. We have Casey, who I believe is in chat right now.
Hey, Casey.
She plays with you at Gratuitous, I believe.
She does, yeah, on
Yes.
Tuesdays.
We have Kyle with an N.
Mm-hmm.
She's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And we have one other person.
Who was that? I forgot.
Who was that?
It's MK! Hey!
Yep, so we have MK, who's not going to be playing Cal.
No.
Yes, I'm
So-
not.
And she's not going to be playing Cal. So look forward to next Saturday. I think we're going to be starting at, 7 p.m., if I remember correctly, Eastern Standard
I
Time?
think so.
That's
All right.
okay, Chris. We'll have our own.
Yeah, you know, dudes,
We'll have our
dudes
own
are-
party with Black.
Yeah,
to be
it's
happy.
fine. It's
Mhm.
fine.
No, our party will be watching your party, so that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, so we thought it was a good time.
That's
Yeah, man.
great.
And
So
I
I'm
know,
down with it.
yeah. and
Hopefully it's as good as Gauls was. So, there you go. Backstory party.
I'm looking forward to that, Sam. Good job, you guys. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going
It's
to be a
gonna
good
be
time. So, so catch us back here next Saturday. I will give you a definitive time. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but just in case something changes. Otherwise, that's all I got. Anything else you guys want to say before we go?
I forgot to mention when my bi-weekly thing was. I just said it was bi-weekly, so on Pro Research channel. It's the Witcher universe, by the way. It's
Yeah.
on Wednesdays. Every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. Maybe. I think it's 7 p.m. Central Time, but
Hashtag
gosh,
Murder Hobo Cowboy.
it's every other week, you guys.
Yeah.
And if anybody's in Las Vegas and can bring antibiotics to the Mandalay Bay, I will,
Poor cat.
I will be here for the next 3
Get
days.
better, Kev. Get better, Chris. Everybody just get better. Just get better.
Yeah.
Get better.
Working on it.
You just need to make some like UFC friends, and you'd be all set with all kinds of stuff.
There you
I'm
go.
telling you.
I'm telling you. Okay, well that's all we have, and once again, thanks everybody for coming in today and watching us and watch me start to tear up on stream. It was weird.
That was so sad.
And thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. I hope you come back next week. So I'll just go ahead and make it short and sweet and say thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Arthur's leaving.
See you later.
We'll take your word for it, Kev.